The law of mentalism. The principle of mentalism, a deeply rooted Hermetic concept in ancient wisdom, establishes that everything is mind. This law postulates that the universe at its core is not a material construct but a mental creation. According to this principle, the reality we experience, with all its complexities and nuances, is fundamentally a product of the mind. The concept that reality is created by the mind suggests that our thoughts, perceptions, and beliefs are the true architects of the world we live in. This idea leads us to recognize the extraordinary power of thought and how it shapes our life experience. If the universe is an expression of the mind, then by altering our mental patterns and beliefs, we can directly influence the nature of the reality around us. In practice, the principle of mentalism implies that we have an incredible ability to influence our life and environment through the power of thought. This does not mean we can simply wish for instant changes and see them materialize effortlessly, but rather that the process of creating our reality begins in the realm of the mental. Understanding and applying this principle requires self-awareness, mental discipline, and a keen awareness of how our internal attitudes reflect in our external world. By embracing the principle of mentalism, we pave the way for significant personal and collective transformations. This involves cultivating positive thoughts, clear visions, and focused intentions, thereby contributing to a reality that not only benefits the individual, but also resonates positively in the collective. The idea that everything is mind serves as a reminder of our unlimited potential to shape our lives and influence the world around us. The principle of mentalism, therefore, is not just an abstract theory, but a practical truth that can be experienced and applied. Recognizing that the mind is the matrix of all creation, we are invited to take responsibility for our thoughts and direct them in a way that reflects our higher values and aspirations, thus co-creating the reality we wish to experience. The law of correspondence. The principle of correspondence, encapsulated by the adage, as above, so below, as below, so above, reveals one of the fundamental truths about the nature of the universe, the existence of harmony and correspondence between the various planes of reality. This Hermetic law teaches us that the patterns, laws, and phenomena observed at one level of existence have their correspondence in all other levels, whether physical, mental, or spiritual. This principle suggests that the macrocosm, the universe, and the microcosm, the individual, are reflections of each other, and that by extension, every part of the universe contains the whole within itself. This implies that by understanding the laws and patterns governing our own existence, we can gain insights into the workings of the universe on a larger scale, and vice versa. The application of the principle of correspondence in daily life can be extremely powerful. For example, by working to harmonize our mind and spirit, we can positively influence our physical reality. Likewise, changes in the external environment can reflect and stimulate internal changes. This empowers us to approach life in a holistic way, recognizing that changes at any level of our being will affect all other levels. Understanding and applying the principle of correspondence also helps us seek balance and harmony in our existence. By acknowledging that every aspect of our life is interconnected with a larger system, we can begin to align our actions, thoughts, and emotions with universal principles, promoting a more integrated existence aligned with cosmic laws. The principle of correspondence is a tool of profound wisdom that allows us to navigate the complexity of life with greater understanding and purpose. It teaches us that by aligning our personal microcosm with the universal macrocosm, we not only find our place in the cosmos, but also actively participate in the co-creation of reality across all levels of existence. The law of vibration. The principle of vibration is a universal Hermetic law that establishes nothing is at rest, everything moves, everything vibrates. This law suggests that at the core of all matter and energy is continuous movement, and that every entity or phenomenon in the universe has its own vibratory frequency. From the smallest subatomic particles to vast galaxies, everything is in a constant state of flux and vibration. The idea that everything vibrates helps us understand the interconnectedness between various forms of existence and how they influence each other. Vibrations are not limited to the physical realm. They extend to emotional, mental, and spiritual planes, creating an interconnected fabric of energies that shape our reality and experiences. The vibrational frequency of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions plays a crucial role in shaping our life experiences. Positive thoughts and feelings tend to vibrate at higher frequencies, attracting circumstances and events that resonate with these qualities. On the other hand, negative vibrations can attract experiences that reflect that same energy. Thus, understanding and adjusting our own vibration can be a powerful key to positively influencing our life journey. The principle of vibration also teaches us about the capacity for change and transformation. By changing the frequency of our vibration, whether through meditation, practicing gratitude, love, or other forms of spiritual and emotional upliftment, we can fundamentally alter the circumstances of our lives. This means we have the power to transform our internal and external reality, aligning it with our deepest desires and aspirations. Understanding and applying the principle of vibration open pathways to a more conscious and intentional life, where each choice and thought contributes to the vibrational pattern we create and sustain. By tuning into the vibrations we wish to manifest, we actively participate in co-creating our reality and harmonizing with the dynamic vibrational universe. The law of polarity. The principle of polarity is a Hermetic law that states, everything is dual, everything has poles, everything has its pair of opposites. This notion suggests that all phenomena in the universe possess a dual nature, characterized by pairs of opposites such as hot and cold, light and darkness, big and small. However, these opposites are not separate or contradictory entities, but extremes of the same spectrum, differing only in degree. This principle reveals that what we often perceive as opposing forces are, in reality, two extremes of the same continuum. The difference between the opposites is not an absolute separation, but a variation in degree within a single quality or force. For example, heat and cold are understood not as distinct entities, but as variations of the same thing, temperature. Understanding the principle of polarity has profound implications for our life experience. Recognizing that opposites are manifestations of the same phenomenon, we can learn to navigate between these extremes with greater ease and balance. This allows us, for example, to find calm amidst chaos, seeking the point of equilibrium and harmony between seemingly contradictory forces. The principle of polarity also teaches us about the possibility of transcendence. By understanding that opposites are relative and that we can move along the spectrum between them, we gain the ability to transcend binary limitations and embrace a more integrated and holistic view of reality. This perspective allows for greater flexibility and adaptability in life situations, promoting a more harmonious and fulfilling existence. Acknowledging and applying the principle of polarity in our personal journey encourage us to embrace the totality of our experience, recognizing the inherent unity in all diversity and the potential for balance and integration in all aspects of life. As we navigate the polarities of the world, we learn to dance with the rhythms of the universe. The law of rhythm. The principle of rhythm states that everything has its flow and reflux. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. This universal Hermetic law reveals that existence is permeated by a constant rhythm, a natural cycle of movement and change that manifests in all aspects of life and the universe. Like tides that ebb and flow, every aspect of reality is influenced by a back and forth movement, a cyclic pattern that dictates the rhythm of growth, transformation, and decline. This principle teaches us that nothing remains static. Life is a continuous process of oscillation between different states. This notion applies not only to physical phenomena such as the seasons and lunar cycles, but also to emotional, mental, and spiritual cycles. Understanding the principle of rhythm allows us to recognize and anticipate these fluctuations, harmoniously adapting to life's changes. In daily life, recognizing rhythm helps us navigate the highs and lows of existence with greater balance and wisdom. For example, understanding that periods of difficulty are followed by periods of relief enables us to remain calm and gain perspective during challenges, knowing they are temporary and part of a larger cycle. Aligning with the principle of rhythm means learning to flow with life's currents, accepting natural changes, and using them for our growth and evolution. Instead of resisting life's oscillations and variations, we can embrace them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and evolve. This alignment allows us to live more in sync with natural and universal cycles, facilitating a more harmonious and fulfilling existence. The principle of rhythm, therefore, offers a profound perspective on the dynamics of life and the universe. By understanding and integrating this principle into our experience, we cultivate the ability to gracefully move with life's tides, leveraging the natural ebb and flow of events to enhance our journey and enrich our understanding of the world. The law of cause and effect. The principle of cause and effect, a fundamental law of Hermetic philosophy, states that nothing happens by chance, everything happens according to law, every cause has its effect, every effect has its cause. This principle emphasizes that every event, action, or condition is the result of a specific chain of causes and effects, denying the existence of chance or randomness in the manifestations of the universe. This principle underscores that in the universe, everything occurs for a defined reason and can be traced back to specific causes. This universal law ensures that there is order and predictability in the cosmos, allowing us to understand and, to some extent, anticipate life's events through the recognition of their causes and effects. The implication is that we are capable of influencing the course of our lives by understanding and adjusting the causes that are within our control. The principle of cause and effect also suggests that everything in the universe has a purpose or determined function. Nothing is useless or meaningless. Each action and event plays a role in existence. This perspective encourages us to seek the underlying reason or lesson in every experience, even those that may seem adverse or challenging at first glance. In practice, the principle of cause and effect empowers us to take responsibility for our actions and their consequences. Understanding that we are the causative agents in many areas of our lives, we can make more conscious choices that result in desirable effects. This implies a significant potential for personal transformation and intentional creation of reality as we align our actions with our higher goals and values. By consciously applying the principle of cause and effect, we can not only improve our own existence, but also contribute positively to the world around us. By initiating causes aligned with well-being, harmony, and growth, we contribute to a collective effect that can elevate the human and environmental condition. The principle of cause and effect teaches us that we are active and responsible participants in the unfolding of the universe, possessing the ability to shape our lives and influence our surroundings through our conscious choices and actions. By living in accordance with this principle, we recognize and respect the intrinsic order of the cosmos, embracing our role as co-creators of reality. The law of gender. The principle of gender establishes that gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Gender manifests on all planes. This Hermetic law recognizes that masculine and feminine energies are fundamental components of existence, permeating all forms of life and manifestations of reality. These energies do not refer to biological genders, but are understood as complementary and interdependent forces present in all aspects of the universe. Masculine and feminine energies represent different yet equally essential aspects of wholeness. Masculine energy is often associated with action, assertiveness, logic, and strength, while feminine energy is linked to receptivity, intuition, emotion, and nurturing. Both energies are necessary for balance and harmony in the cosmos, working together to create and sustain life. The principle of gender manifests on all planes of existence, from the physical to the spiritual. On the material plane, we observe this duality in all forms of creation and reproduction. On the mental and emotional plane, masculine and feminine energies influence our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Spiritually, these energies intertwine to promote growth, transformation, and self-realization. Masculine and feminine energies are crucial for the process of creation and transformation. The interaction between these forces generates movement, change, and evolution. In the personal context, harmonizing masculine and feminine energies within ourselves can lead to a state of inner balance, self-awareness, and integration, empowering us to live more fully and authentically. Achieving a balance between masculine and feminine energies is a journey of self-discovery and personal development. It involves recognizing and valuing both energies within ourselves and learning to express them in a healthy and harmonious way. This balance not only contributes to personal well-being and spiritual growth, but also fosters more balanced and enriching relationships with others. The principle of gender offers us a deep understanding of the fundamental dynamics of life, reminding us that unity and completeness arise from the balanced interaction of masculine and feminine energies.